Hello. Hi. 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 How's it going, guys? Wow, that was like a build of energy. First of all, hi, I'm Kat Nicolero. For those of y'all who may not know, I'm a natural psychic medium. I'm also board certified in hypnotherapy, NLP. Hello, Sarah, beautiful. Hi. I'm so excited to see you guys. I missed you last week. I know, I'm sorry. But here's the thing. I'm pretty sure every 3 readings, so every 4th one, I'm gonna just take a little skipsies on this, okay? It aligns for me to go through whatever it is that I gotta go through as far as chronic illness. This shit is concerned as a pattern goes. And then it also gives me a break. Because the advice that I give is the action that I've trialed. And sometimes I just need to fill up my own cup because I ain't got no other energy for anything else but that sometimes, So, yeah, that's that. Now we're obviously here. So we're going to be taking some people on board. I had already pinned in the chat, basically your little eligibility on getting a reading. So yeah, any further details and shit, you can check out the description. For anyone that's also joining, by the way, please go into the chat, the live chat, because I missed a wonderful soul fam a couple of weeks ago when I last went live, because they were putting it in the comment section. I can't see the comments right now. All I see is the chat and myself and you guys. So, help me help you. A few things. I am going to be launching a free hypnosis meditation for the first 100 people that want to join. I already let my Patreon community know. So if you ever want to join, it's always listed in the description box below. But I was meditating a few days ago, right? And with the state of the world, I mean, we can name at least 5 things that are going on right now collectively, and as I was in this meditation state, I felt called to contribute to the best of my capability, a way to help raise our collective vibration. So I am currently still in the midst, but by the time, of course, we go live on Thursday for the first session, there is going to be a protective love meditation that I'm offering y'all. So I hope you guys are excited to sign up for that. It costs you nothing but your time and attention. And of course, if you're not able to make it live, those of y'all who do sign up will get a link to the hypnosis and meditation file for ya. Okay. And again, I am board certified in hypnotherapy, so you are in really good hands. And of course, your powerful unconscious mind will always deny anything that isn't for you. That being said, if this is aligning to you and you want to help be the light that we really so desperately need in this world right now, raise our vibration, have that protective love all over us, then I really welcome you. I welcome you to join. It's gonna be nice. Down below of this live thing, okay, when I'm done, I am going to put the link for you to register down below, okay? So anyone watching this later or who's in here now, thank you, H. I'm so excited to have you. That would be awesome. Yeah, you guys are going to be able to sign on there. I should have put it on in advance, but here we are. I didn't think about it, but that's okay. It's no problem. Hopefully you guys can still make it. I'm doing it on Thursday and I'm doing it on Sunday. So this Thursday, with the full moon in Aries, that's when I'm doing it. And it just so happens that I was born under a full moon in Aries. So this is kind of like my lunar return gift to myself and to y'all, because I just turned 34, right? And I definitely went through my quote unquote Jesus year. I totally understand why they call it the Jesus year. 33. Personally speaking, and I'm curious if anyone else aligns to this at their age, but 33 was definitely a year where I felt as though I died and was reborn again, definitely not anything crazy woo, I am not Jesus, but nevertheless, there's this, I've gone through several ego deaths, especially because my soul, I'm just so willful to do this whole transformation thing and the awakening and remembrance to self and learning to bravely be able to stay in my authenticity. And thus I pay it forward, but I action everything as much as possible, even though it drives me crazy. And this past year to kind of bridge that point there, I undergone so much that like I feel renewed. I feel different. And I just want to thank every single one of y'all for being so generous with your time and your alignment with me. For those of y'all whom I will meet in the future, I'm so excited to. For those of y'all whom I've had the privilege to work with one on one or even just in passing, you've really helped change me too. So much of you motivate me to show up too. Try not to get too emotional here, but I witness the success of my clients and you guys accomplishing feats and goals that you once a long time ago had believed was impossible. And I get the privilege to witness you guys do this, whatever this is for you. And now, of course, I'm not going to be talking about people's confidential conversations, but now is this really beautiful time on earth that we're able to really truly broaden our power within ourselves. Gone is the quote unquote matrix like thinking where we're just suppressed into old limiting beliefs that really keep us from obtaining anything that it is that we really want, the health, the wealth, the interconnection. And now, as woo woo as it sounds, this whole age of Aquarius is allowing us to really come together differently. And that unfortunately does come with so much destruction on earth, even with oneself, right? Like, I know I'm not the only one, the age 33 or not this year, that has really undergone immense transformation. I mean, hands up if you guys could go back to 1 year from now and say, I am not the same person anymore, like there's so much that we have to transmute right now. And yeah, I'm just grateful for undergoing as much healing as I have in front of such amazing people. So yeah, just thank you guys so much, because holy cannoli, we often go through this phase as empaths. I'm on a rampage. I hope y'all don't mind. I'll start reading y'all energy soon. I just am called to get this off of my chest. We undergo so much in our lives that for even a brief moment, which for many of us is much longer than that, we fall into this disbelief that we can never have community or know true love, regardless of romantic Facebook statuses. Okay, I'm talking about like really truly being understood and cared for. And I went out of my way and I built my own little tiny community. Welcome to K&M Witchery. And we're a slow growing group because my intention was always to bring in those of y'all whom are part of that 0.1%, or point zero, you know what I'm saying here. And it's just so great to have built a community where once again, like you kind of think that it can never happen. But here I went, did it for myself. So I hope that as we continue on in this crazy journey called the human experience, you guys continue to reach out to those whom you align with, whether it be me or not. I just mean in generally, because right now, any form of community that we can really build to help maintain that higher vibration and allow ourselves to live in authenticity and thus our purpose, we can really start making a really big difference in the world. Because as much as there's so much evil, there's that much acceptance and love and safety. And if y'all are in this with me, I mean, we're onto some amazing things together. So again, just thanks for the privilege for allowing me to like be here and do this with y'all too, because it's cool. It makes me really happy. It was my nice little birthday gift kind of realization to myself. So love you guys. What the fuck is up? Who's in the comments here? Ella, hello. H, hello. Pam, hi. You have a really great energy. Thank you. So do you. I mean, it takes one to recognize one, yeah? So thank you guys. Thanks. We have a handful of people in here. Does anybody want to step on up and get their energy read? I just require your first name. If your first name is literally your YouTube name, then that's, I got it there. Um, okay, Adam's intentions towards you. Hector, I'll do you right after Ella, okay? Somebody's gonna have to spit out this gum. Yeah, fine. It's just gum. It's not that gross, right? Anyways, who cares? Love. So, okay, I'm just going to speak on what the fuck it is that I hear. I'm hearing means well, but is self-sabotaging. There is something here that's like mixed signals. So I do understand perhaps maybe the question of why intentions would be of the matter. Yeah, so we have the 7 of Swords that just came up for you, okay? That doesn't necessarily mean that Adam is bad for you or anything of that sorts. It just seems that there's a... okay, I'm about to say third party, but it doesn't always mean that it's like, another person that's going to completely intertwine like sexually or romantically or whatever in this connection here, okay? What I am sensing though is perhaps maybe like a family friend or like someone they call a bro, okay? Kind of gave like some pretty shitty advice, whether it be about you or like, alluding to the situation to which he kind of took more personally. And so you're left kind of getting a lot of these like mixed signals and stuff like that. It just seems like this person kind of just like walked himself into a trap. You see that on the very bottom here? It's like took the wrong advice and then kind of entrapped himself. But the thing is though, another thing that I'm getting from this vibe, now I'm an intuitive reader. Yes, cool confirmation there. Thank you, by the way, for confirming, because sometimes I'm like, what the fuck am I even on? So cool. You know what this is kind of giving me? It's giving me the 7 of Swords into the Hanged Man. Okay, so let me actually find the Hanged Man. I have the Fool at the very bottom here with the Page of Swords. That fell. I just feel called to show you the Hanged Man energy here so you can really get where my intuition's going. But it's like, oh, cool. And this card kind of has a woman here. Okay. So like sometimes you see how he's like tied by the foot here and he's put in a complete 180 position, right? Having to kind of like rethink his situation. This is giving me self-sabotage, but like needing to happen. Sometimes like shit happens and like people say certain things that have you think a certain way because you're required to kind of break a repetitive pattern of sorts, right? So this is what I'm saying, where it's like the intentions are good and not every good intention means that it won't hurt the other person. Like the intention could very well be, honestly, to spare you from themselves right now. So they're kind of self-sabotaging. But I do sense that there are some pretty like genuine feelings here. But I'm going to be honest here, Ella. I just don't think that this is like a right now kind of a thing because of the self-sabotage. Now, what the fuck do I know? I'm just a girl on YouTube. I don't even know you. Okay. So take that only as it resonates. But right now, as of this moment that I'm channeling through, there just seems to be some like self-sabotage in play that like you cannot heal. You cannot convince somebody, sometimes it's something that they themselves have to go through, which is why I'm saying it feels a little karmic, and karma is just essentially a lesson that keeps coming back up time and time again until you meet it with changed behavior and you change that pattern, you break that cycle and that loop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're kind of given this opportunity right now too. Now, what is really nice is there's this woman here that is giving him that cup, I think they might be eventually manifesting you in. Personally speaking, I wouldn't budge until they're ready to come forward, okay? Because when someone is in self-sabotage mode, in avoidance mode, the worst thing that we could do is anxiously attach, right? Because then that push-pull effect occurs and it won't really get you anywhere. And it's definitely not any form of manipulation, at least in my humble opinion, because what that would then call from you is to focus on yourself, just like he needs to kind of focus on his own shit. But yeah, I do think that there was somebody like a cousin, a bro, like maybe literally a brother or like something, a male figure that's close to this person's life that gave them false fucking news, and it kind of messed things up, or like, or there was like a reminder of the past where it's like, I don't know, just bro talk. Fuck, the fuck do I know? But yeah, it's changing his perspective, but let him come to you properly, okay? If you ever, this goes to anybody tuning in, if you're ever sitting here wondering what somebody's intentions are and you're left kind of like confused and like whatever, pull back. Just pull back, okay? It's the best thing that you can do until that person actually is able to come to you correct, because if they were, you wouldn't be in confusion. You wouldn't be wondering. So trust your intuition, because something within you is repelling you right now, just as something within him is repelling him too. It doesn't make anything bad or good. It just means that there is a lack of alignment right now. And again, why I'm sensing, because there was some misinformation here. Someone plotted something, someone talking, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes people just project. They mean to intend to give good advice, and yet it causes something else to occur. So I hope that answered your question. It's probably not exactly what it is that you wanted to hear. I'm a very honest reader and I just say what comes up. So just focus on yourself right now. Okay. Let me actually just pull one card for you. Let's see advice here for Ella. What should Ella do? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So the Empress came out, right? So this is where we bring that focus back onto ourselves. This is where we create something within ourselves. Maybe there's something that you need to tend your own attention to. You know what I mean? Work on your own level of authenticity and breathe into something, I don't know, something that tickles your fancy, that isn't another person. Just kind of do what Ella wants to do. And that really changes a lot of your own vibrations and stuff too, and it helps with any alignment with someone who is meant for you, whether it be him or not. So all the power to you. Thank you so much for your energy today. That was awesome. Yeah, that's a bibbity all over there, folks. Hello. The chat's so great. I'm meeting so many new people today. Hi. Okay, Hector. You're welcome, Ella. I hope that helps. I do hope that helps. Hector. I don't know why I want to like roll my tongue on that. Hector. There's something about cars and like revving and shit like that too. That wasn't like a weird attempt to like, I don't know, do this like the Spanish roll of the tongue. Like it was, I don't know, it was just a car, like a revving car. Let me see what you are asking. I apologize beforehand if my question is confusing. Trying my best to put into words what I'm seeking for clarity, but the advice you gave Ella really resonates. Well, that's lovely. I'm trying to understand the current energy between Monte and I. I've been feeling his energy, which is challenging because I haven't spoken to him in months, and it's causing some emotional upheaval. I feel grounded, but a lot of emotions are coming up, and I just wanted to find some peace of mind. I had a dream about him a few nights ago, and that's what kicked off the feeling. Would like to know what spirit is trying to communicate with me. I literally had issues with my car yesterday. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Yo, what's up, everybody else? Hi, hello. Hector. Okay, so here's the thing. The mind works in fantastic fucking ways. Your tire popped on you. First of all, I'm assuming you were safe. And that doesn't sound fun. I hope you weren't like driving somewhere unsafe. And anyways, let me just get back to like answering your question, because like I just got myself. The mind works in very mysterious, wonderful ways. Okay. Most recently, there was the eclipse in Libra. And it was in and around these last, I think it was a couple of weeks, literally, right? That you started really picking up on a lot of those energies. I'm going to get an astrological sort of on you, but I'm also not an astrologer, but I do read the energies. So like, just roll with me here. Okay. Totally understand your question, by the way. So, the sun is currently in Libra, right? It's Libra season. What's up to my Libras? Happy birthday to us. The South Node, which is essentially right now our collective karma that we are working through, that is also in Libra. Okay. So Libra season is a very big aha moment to many of us whom are inflicted with relationships, whether they be past relationships, whether we be dreaming about our exes and people who have like really meant the most to us and such, right? Or people whom have hurt us. And yet we're having very like romantic, like, happy thoughts and dreams or like something, or our unconscious mind or our intuition is kind of pulling us and we're somehow thinking about this person like a lot more, right? This is all karmic. So something very similar, which is probably why you resonated yourself here, Hector, that I mentioned already in a previous reading with Ella, was that karma is a repeated lesson that comes around time and time again. Sometimes it wears different clothes. Sometimes it's a job. Sometimes it's relationships. But the type, it could be familial too. It could literally be parents. There are some sort of experiences that you come across time and time again that are now collectively, because of this whole Libra thing that I was talking about earlier, it's now time to break it. Okay. So although you may think logically, because this type of memory of this individual is coming to mind because you must be kind of aligning to them and manifesting them, isn't always the case. Okay. Especially if there was some hurt and frustration that had already taken place with that particular person. It could very well be now that because we've gone through such a collective shift and transformation, at least those of y'all tuning in, if you vibe with me, you already know you align. Okay. You start allowing your mind to release old pains, and or if it's not very painful, have realizations that we weren't able to equate once upon a time. Okay. Because an ex is a past experience. So for some of y'all tuning in that are resonating with this bit, it could also even be like a past best friend, right? Someone that maybe you had to also cut ties with and shit, that's now coming back to your forefront. It doesn't necessarily mean that you got to reach out unless you're pulled to. If you're pulled to say hello to someone, to whatever, then go ahead and do that. Okay. I'm not going to tell you not to do anything, Hector. I don't really see you doing that, to be honest. Not you personally. But the dreams have been him expressing feelings to me, which is frustrating because it's been 10 months. Makes sense. Yeah. So I bet 10 months ago you wanted him to express these feelings, but they were never really expressed, right? And so now your unconscious mind is allowing you to filter through something that never really happened in order for you to process and let it go. Mic drop. Okay. This isn't something that is like you're meant to be with this person, because I can feel intuitively with you, you're resistant to it. Okay. This is just a healing process. And our unconscious mind always brings forward the things that we are now safe to process and release, and or have realizations about. That's when like sometimes like you can literally just be like walking around and out of nowhere get like this random memory and aha moment. In many cases it is through dreams. But trust me, that's just your unconscious mind filtering through something. Because here's the thing, if there was like really true alignment, there would be contact. Oop. There would be a reason and a cause for y'all to like universally meet or some shit. There is something that, you're really pulled to actually message this person. If anybody here, by the way, because I don't know who it is that I sense in my audience, even if you're not speaking, hey, hello, if you're watching this, even after, if you ever have the feeling to reach out to somebody because you miss them and you want to apologize to them, and, I'm not saying confess your love by any means, unless, just, I don't know, I'm a little like, that's a bit much there, buddy. But like, the point is, sorry, I don't mean to project on y'all though. That was rude. you just reach out and do that thing. Okay. Say hello. Even if it does mean that you go overboard. Okay. Sometimes, especially nowadays with everything going on, you're never promised tomorrow. We never were. But if you do feel called to do that, do it. Okay. If you do not, and you feel this resistance to do that, and it's just your mind doing its thing, just get into a meditative state, or maybe just go ahead and journal and be like, what's my lesson here? What do I got to learn? What do I got to let go? And then just allow your brain to provide you with the answers through all of the synchronicities that your powerful intuitive mind will lead you to. Okay. But by all fucking means, please do yourself a favor and do not ask why. Why is this coming up? And why am I thinking about this person? Because you're only going to go into a loop, right? Your brain is designed to process information. So you're going to keep yourself in a state of rumination. So stop asking why this person or why this is happening or whatever, because that's not getting you any actual results. Ask yourself, what is my next step? Or what is my lesson here? Get specific with yourself, okay? And this is how you're able to communicate with spirit in a way that is grounded, that is more aligned to you, and that will lead you with a lot more of a healthier solution-based kind of approach versus that was Jurassic Park. What the fuck? My ear's ringing. Hello, whoever's calling me. That's it for you, Hector. I do hope that helped. Sorry, it was a little bit less channeling for you and more general understanding, but I think you're very claircognizant yourself. So you're very much like facts and shit. You got the T-Rex dinosaur. I love T-Rexes. Oh, I'm glad you found this channel too. Thank you so much. May I still ask about his current injury for that? No, because it's not about him with love. It's not about him. Make it about you. Okay. Okay. Holy cannoli. I'm going to scroll up here. Thank you, Hector, by the way. Bint Adam. Bint, is that your name? Bint? I've never heard this name. Hi, Ree. Hello, Rainbow. This is so fun. Sarkari. Oh, I don't know. Oh, my name is Poonam. Okay, that makes more sense. Hi, hello. Okay, Bint, I am getting pulled to your energy, my friend. Are you still in here? And if so, would you like me to pull your energy? I don't know what it is. You're not even asking for one, but I don't know. Let me know. I don't know if he's still here or she. I'm sorry. I don't want to assume people's gender and shit. I don't think you're here. Rainbow, are you still here? Y'all keep dropping your names, by the way, in your questions. I'm gonna pull who I'm being intuitively pulled to, okay? I'm gonna do my best to read as many of y'all as possible, but I have to do this intuitively too, okay? I'm not going in any specific order or nothing. Yousra, am I pronouncing your name right? I hope so. I don't like when I mispronounce people's names. I've had my name mispronounced so many freaking times. That's why I changed it to Kat more publicly, because otherwise I'm Kasia, but it's spelled Cassia or Kasia, and it drives me freaking nuts because everyone's like Cassia, Kasia, and I'm like, what the hell? And then I get Sasha and Tasha, and I'm like, where's that coming from? It's a K. What's happening? Anyways, there's random information there. Yousra, will you find love soon? It depends. What's soon to you? I understand there's Yari, right? Shoot. By the way, anyone that I'm reading for, I'm going to be eventually, probably tomorrow, because it's already almost 10 o'clock p.m. my time. I'm going to be time stamping shit. So you guys could always come back to this and have, you know, whatever you want with it. Yousra. It's okay if it's in 20. Okay. Hi, Truth. How's it going? Oh. Okay, so by the way, because I realized that like when I watch some of these back, especially to like timestamp shit, I feel like I look like a crackhead. And that's no like real disrespect to crackheads and shit. But let me just put this out there. When I'm channeling, okay, my accuracy tends to go up. And my intuition confirms that I'm accurate because, you know, like we question ourselves over here. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying or doing. I just say shit and then somehow it finds its way, you know? But as like a confirmation to me, my nose starts itching. Okay. So like I'm out here like rubbing my nose and like shit. Okay. It's just an intuitive tick, if you will. And then I do the mouth thing because I literally kind of like feel the words forming, like they're being told to me, like what I'm to say. It's a very interesting kind of sensation. But I just want to say this for, yeah, everybody, not just here today. And I'll probably speak on it a little bit more too, because like, yeah, it's not my favorite kind of thing that I do, but anyways, okay. Sorry. Yousra, I'm gonna make sure to start your reading now in the timestamps, okay? All right. Will you find love soon? I'm just the reader on YouTube, okay? As of right now, me reading your energy, your definition of soon is giving me the answer no. Like, you're single for now. And it's not without lack of trying. But here's the thing, right? The reason why it's no for now is because you have up-leveled your values and what it is that you want from relationships and how you want to be treated and respected. So I am actually sensing that like there's something about like dates, like you're definitely you can do with this information what it is that you want, okay? But you're definitely being called to put yourself out there, maybe on like dating apps or something, like actually like say yes to meeting people, okay? Because you are now currently required to actually kiss a couple toes, okay? But here's the thing, right? Sometimes you kind of have to like realize what it is and who it is that you're really kind of calling in, because I'm sensing here, mingle with people. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm kind of sensing that like you've kind of had like your unfair bad luck share with men, you know, and like people in general. Um and well, you know, sometimes we have a repeat of the types of characteristics that we're actually looking to avoid so that we can solidify and set in stone that we're no longer accepting that type of behavior. You know what I'm saying? So this love quest, if you will, is currently your opportunity to solidify saying like absolutely no to unless they come correctly. So yeah, like I don't know, you are actually to like deny a few people. Now here's why I'm saying that, right? I don't know like how well you attract manipulative guys. Yeah. So now like because you have like this level of awareness about that, you gotta literally say no. So like you may go out on dates as soon as you use your discernment and you identify that there is even like an ounce of manipulation in this shit. You say no. You say, thank you so much. I'm not interested. I'm going home now. Like cut all ties, block them, like do that kind of like action. Okay. Respectfully fuck their feelings. It's like they'll be fine. Okay. Everyone gets rejected, everybody, including myself. We all just move on with life. Okay. So you do what it is that you got to do to break the loop of having these kind of men being attracted to you. You know, so it's no for now because the choice will be yours because of all the things he does. Do you like Wizard of Oz or something? That was cute. So I pulled from like 2 different decks from you, and I didn't even actually realize that until right the second. So first we have the 9 of Cups. Okay. So it's a very self-satisfying type of like, it's not the 10 of Cups. It's not the whole family and the Holy Grails and all of that, right? It's you with yourself being really content and stuff like that. We also have the 9 of Wands. So there's some resistance up here. You're going to be like, no, I'm going to see what you do to know if you're actually going to treat me the way that I should be treated. You are now looking through a lens of an increased sense of personal value, and you're not accepting any less than that. Okay. And also the Queen of Cups is in reverse. So you're like, kind of like, but you get no love. With the Queen of Swords. So you are setting those boundaries and you are abiding by them and you are speaking your truth. You're not also like, this is really nice of your energy here too, because I don't actually sense you like belittling anybody, like you're not coming at it with like some like toxicity and immaturity, because I can sense you've really evolved here, so that's pretty cool. So you just keep standing in your truth. Okay. Keep standing in your like, we also got the Hermit here. So like, I do kind of see you spending this year, Christmas, basically wintertime. So like well into the early new year. I don't know. I'm hearing birds chirping right now. So in springtime, you might actually birth a new love. So maybe ask the question again, then, if you're still part of the soul fam, of course, which I would love for you to be. Yep, sorry, not exactly the answer they may have been looking for, but an honest one at that. And I think that's honestly the best case scenario, because sometimes we literally just have to be like, listen, universe, this is what it is that I want, and I'm not accepting anything fucking less. So until that comes correct, you know what I'm saying? You just do you, boo-boo. Okay? But yeah, I hope that helped. Good, you're laughing. Your current soulmate, should I give up on him? You answer that question. Are they showing up the way that you want them to? Yes or no? That doesn't mean that they never will, but until they are, practice this discernment that I just told you about. Okay, my love? I hope that helps. That's a bibbity all there. No, he is not. Well, that is your answer, my darling. Okay, you already know. Y'all are a really intuitive crowd in here today. Yo, what's up? Amanda. Poonam, I'm gonna get you after Amanda, okay? Oh, I just heard so much gratitude. You're welcome. Amanda, you still here, darling? No, I love your personality. I see you up in here. Thank you, by the way, guys. You're very sweet. Good people I'm manifesting in. Amanda, you still here? You're here. Yay. Do you have a question? I know you said general, but is there something more specific? Because I can feel there's like this little tiny, like I'm seeing like a pin in your brain. What's that thing there? What's that question that's been reoccurring for you for the last like week? It's a yes or no question, isn't it? What is it? Please help me help you. To write your name down, Amanda. What's on that sticky note? I don't know why I'm seeing a sticky note specifically with like a pin in it. It's a metaphor. My intuition is kind of funny like that. I get puzzle pieces. So I'm hoping when I get those puzzle pieces, y'all can like put the whole picture together, because it's all for you. Ah, there it is. I heard yes. Yep. I heard end of November final. Save this reading, come back to it, let me know. End of November final. I heard condition, so there's going to be someone coming in. Ooh, My third eye is fucking tingling for you. Yeah, you've been manifesting so freaking much. Okay. There is something about a condition. Um, and yeah, end of November final. I heard move out January 20th. I Damn, that's some specific shit. Now I'm going to put this out here, okay? Fortune telling can change, okay, based on free will. So, you know the saying where there's a will, there's a way? Yeah, you keep staying really true to your intuition, okay? Because that, as of today, that is your current alignment. Please let me know. Come back in November slash, and I'm going to do you a favor and tell you don't share these dates with anybody. I understand that this is like on public fucking information, but I'm talking about to your family, friends, like people who don't actually, no one, like not even the realtor, like just don't. Just keep it to yourself, because that will just maximize the manifestation of the timeline. Okay, keep it for yourself. And I'm hearing, by the way, just as like an extra confirmation for you, you've already been doing all of the right things. Okay, what is teaching you is patience, and that's a shitty one to learn. I get it. I hate it. What it's teaching you is to actually have faith and positivity. So if you knew, okay, guaranteed that something was going to happen, you'd kind of loosen up the reins, right? You'd drop your shoulders a little bit. You'd chill a little bit more. You'd pack up a little bit different. You'd start selling things. You know what I mean? Like there's some things that you got kind of on your brainstorm list and stuff, like your to-do list. Why not start acting as if, okay? Like, so yeah, put these dates into your calendar, into wherever it is, because there's a reason also why it's called spelling. Okay, so cast that magic, put it in writing, put it in a safe space, keep it to you. And definitely my throat chakra is like wanting to kind of shut the hell up about this stuff. So that's a big recommendation for you to keep it to yourself too, and keep doing it. I already did sell stuff. Great. Then there you go. That is the alignment that I'm talking about. You keep acting as if, you keep doing that, okay? Because you're doing all of the right things already. All right. So best of luck to you. I mean that, okay? And I also protect you from all sorts of evil eyes or any horrible intentions, people's commentary. Okay, that's from me to you. Mwah. You take that. I'm gonna shake off your energy a little bit there, my darling. I need like a 2-minute break or something. Let me just shake it off. Who sings that song? Hate is gonna hate, hate, hate. Is that like a Taylor Swift song or something? I'm sorry to all like the Taylor Swifties or whatever they call themselves. I don't really know a lot of Taylor Swift songs. I don't care much for it. I hear that she's a great songwriter, but I don't know. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. I don't know why that song is like ringing in my head. I heard hate is gonna hate, hate, hate. Yeah, Amanda, you gotta just shake it off. Like, I think you literally have to like shake off some energy off of you. You know how like, I'm not gonna compare you to a dog, but dogs do this, okay? Actually, all animals really, but dogs do it more like, they do it way more often. They literally shake energy off. So like after any kind of moment of discomfort or like a high rise of like energy or something, notice them like shake something off. And that's literally expelling energy. A lot of people start shaking when they experience high forms of anxiety, because that's a way of actually like processing and releasing energy. So you literally just got to shake sometimes. We could learn a lot from animals. I almost always have a smoothie up in here because like I get very like exasperated. Like, is that even a word? There's a lot of energy that goes out in doing this stuff, at least for me. Someone made a noise in the background there. I don't know. All right. Poonam. Am I pronouncing your name right? I hope so. What's your question? Hold on. I'm trying to find your question. I feel negative energy around me. Please tell me. There's a specific room in your house that you're feeling it more than others, isn't there? Mm-hmm. Are you still here? Before I continue like reading your energy. Hello. I keep hearing this Taylor Swift song in my head. You do it too? You should shake it off. Shaking off is great. Shake it off. Poonam, are you still here? Sarkari, Nivas, SDM channel. Is you still her? I hope so. Otherwise, I'm going to respectfully move on, my love. But you can just literally shake it off, cleanse your space. I don't think you're in here. Womp womp. Sorry, guys. If it takes long for me to get to some of you, I do appreciate all of your patience. I really do. Maybe later. Okay. Who was it? Whose energy popped out at me? Danielle. Hi. Hello. Are you still here? Hello. Okay, so general for you, yeah? Cool. Okay. Ooh. Aw. Your energy. Excuse the fuck out of me. Like expelled energy of the last person onto like, anyways, that's a weird way I cleanse my energy. I always think that like burping is such like an expelling of negativity. Anyways, back to you, Danielle. You are often told that you're bubbly, don't you? Yeah. Takes one to know one. I get it a lot too. I do. And I really like your vibe. You're cool. Okay. There's also like a Jenna Marbles thing about you too, which I really like. You are like, you're great, actually. We could have a great time together. Like just lots of laughs. I like your energy. So I do want to say that like, although there are some stresses that I'm sensing from you, like from work and stuff like that, right? Like just kind of like there is just some financial questions. I wouldn't necessarily call them stresses. Okay. But you're kind of sitting here wondering like, what is next? What's happening here? You are absolutely fine. Okay. Yeah, there it's been like a little bit slower or something. Expenses are definitely going up, and that has been kind of having you quadruple check your bank account. Stop it. Okay. You are doing all of that. I picked a deck for you and I'm putting it right back down for now. You don't have to keep doing that, because it's not like you're overspending right now either. Okay. You're buying what it is that you need as you need it. I'm seeing like you're someone that is very money savvy, which is probably like a reason why there's some stresses coming out here about it. Okay. Stop letting it keep you up at night. Okay. You're fine. Like you're safe. It's going to pick up. I'm hearing there's something also about like the end of November. I'm not sure if you're a cardinal sign or something, but I'm sensing you yourself right now are like being more impacted by this whole Pluto and Capricorn thing. It's going to go back into Aquarius like really soon, like mid-November. Okay. So, you're Cancer. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. So you're Cardinal. Yeah, totally impacted by it. As a Libra, I fucking get it. What the fuck are we into? Right. But like all of these stresses from the last 15 years. So think back actually not to 2008, think back to 2007. Okay. Cause like at the end and the beginning of any sort of degree, especially if a planet goes retrograde, you tend to kind of go back into that sign and then come back again. Okay. So like back in 2017, something started up and then it went away. And then it like more so solidified as like a reoccurring fucking, there's a fruit fly in here. I want to kill it. It like a reoccurring freaking problem. Like it kind of hits you with a bang like that. There's no surprise there that I kind of just like, I take everything as my life was a wreck back then. Yeah. I understand. I empathize. I totally get it. It's getting better, okay? So a lot of what's happening right now, you're kind of like at this point, I'm sensing that it's almost feeling like a repeat, but it's different now, okay? It's all very cosmically aligned and all of this like cliche shit, but like you're okay. All right. Because yeah, when it came to like I want to say like just mainly money for you. There's been a lot of upheavals and stuff about like security, safety, stability. Think like there's something also about the letter S. I don't know. Um, but yeah, you're fine. You're fine. It's gonna get better. Honestly, I don't know what else to tell you other than sounding like a repeated whatever the heck. But your money stresses, you're doing all of the right things, everything's getting paid, like you're totally fine. So let that go. Shake it off. Okay? Expel those limiting beliefs because again, what's coming for you is even better than you've expected because it's absolute opposite of what it is that you've already went through. Okay? So you've learned a lot, you've grown a lot, your sense of personal value in yourself has absolutely exponentially skyrocketed, and that's about to reflect more in your external. Okay? So like you are safe. Stop with the money stresses. You have everything you need. You're good, and it's going to start picking up again. Okay. Keep that mentality up there. Keep being a great person because you laugh a lot. You're funny. I like your vibe. I do. I mean that. So keep it up. Literally, figuratively, you're fine. Okay. You're fine. You got everything. It's fine. Even the surprise bills and shit. You're fine. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm going to stop saying that now because we got it. You're very welcome. I hope that helped. I really hope that helped. I heard it did. Thanks. Cool. Guys, I'm sorry. I heard my snaps. Okay. And when I hear my snaps, this is spirit saying, you're done. So I'm going to abide by that. I don't know. My energy is just kind of blocking me from reading more people right now. That doesn't mean that I won't read you next time. Next week I'm gonna do the Soul Fam readings on Sundays, okay? Because I kind of alternate Saturday and Sunday. Um, but that being said, again, I'm just gonna mention that I'm having this protective love hypnosis meditation that I'm launching for the first 100 people. I would absolutely love for you guys to make it, okay? Right after this is done and closed off, give me literally 5 minutes. Please come back to this. Sign up to the 2 days that I'm doing this, even if you can't make it live. And while I'm doing the meditation for y'all, you're still going to get a free recording of it. Okay, I'm gonna send y'all a link. I'm going to ask y'all, of course, please never share this with anybody. This is your investment. But nevertheless, I just want to help really raise the vibration of the collective that I have the privilege of connecting with. So I do really hope that you guys are down to do that. And for anyone who's like wondering of like, what the heck, like meditations? Yes, I am a board certified hypnotherapist, also specializing in neuro-linguistic programming. So I love knowing how it is that I can talk to the unconscious mind. I definitely do it for the goodness of all. So if you are resonating and wanting to join, I really do welcome you. And I would love to see more and more of y'all. You're more than welcome to share the experience on with other people because I'm expecting, 100 people. That's my goal. It seems a little bit like out there for me. I don't know if I'm going to actually get 100 people in, but maybe you can help me make that happen. I would really appreciate it. And again, it's just my gift to y'all. So thank you, Danielle, for saying you love my energy. I love you guys too. It's been great. I've met more people today than I have so far doing these lives. So again, thank you guys so much. And I hope to see y'all soon. Okay. And by the way, if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, everything is down below. Okay. In the description. So come back in literally 5 minutes, if not less. You'll get the link to the meditation. And yeah, I hope to see you guys there. Okay. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. Take care. See you next week. Bye-bye.